Hi YouTube, back again very quickly here, but I got a question. One of my viewers asked me how to go about helping his brother get more energy during the daytime. This was a question on my spoon video. And for me, getting a good day of energy, maximizing those spoons, it all starts with a good night's sleep. So let's walk down the yield hallway to yield room in yield house to talk about yield sleeping tactics. Now the trick for me is to turn my room into as much of a sensory-free zone as I possibly can, because if your brother is like me, you have a hard time falling asleep and you have a hard time staying asleep. Little noises such as maybe a car outside, an airplane overhead, all those things can serve to wake me up, and once I wake up after a certain point, it's just completely useless getting back to sleep. So what I've done is I've tried to turn my room to as much of a sensory-free zone as I possibly can. And the first thing that I've done with all my bedrooms over the years is I've blacked out the windows using blackout, or attempted to black out the windows as much as I can. Now moving into this house, I wanted to get blackout blinds installed, but my windows will not support those, so I ended up going to Walmart and getting poster board and cutting them up to size to fit over the panes, and then taping them to the windows to ensure that there are no light leaks coming in over the edges. And the second thing I do is that I ensure that my bed is as comfortable as I can possibly get it. And so one of the things that could definitely help your brother is get a weighted blanket, because I like having the pressure on me, and that pressure kind of helps soothe me and relaxes me. And so what I've done here is I've got two heavy comforters. I kind of have a summer weight comforter that I sleep under during the warmer months, and then I have a much heavier winter weight comforter that I put over my mattress, and I sleep on top of that, and then I invert those when it gets cold out, and that way I can sleep and I can keep my room at like 66 degrees, and it's the perfect temperature for me to go to sleep, and I find it's much easier for me to get to sleep. And the third thing I do to try and help get a good night's sleep, now some of you may disagree, but I use this stuff, melatonin. I found this stuff about 6 years ago, and it's been just an absolute godsend for me, because before I found melatonin, I would literally lay in bed some days until maybe like 7 or 8 o'clock in the morning before I would fall asleep. And now, ever since I've been taking melatonin, it maybe takes me about 90 minutes on average now to fall asleep, which is still way too long for a person, but for a person on the autism spectrum, that tends to be pretty good, because sleep has always been something that's very, very difficult for us. So that's going to be my little quickie video for now, and I hope you found it useful and informative. If you have more questions, please drop those comments below. Thanks for watching, and please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel.